Well, this is the one board cabbie, and the Adelaide Casino has done it again with their bullying and discriminative behaviour. They break I reckon every law in the book. Anyway, this guy's been arguing with the security for over an hour. He has accommodation in there and they won't let him in for some stupid reason. And apparently a whole heap of people were staying there for the whole week and they've just cancelled because they won't let this guy in. 6 of them all standing at the door and just being bullies. Not even double checking what he's saying. They just do what they do and get away with it. And I don't understand how they're allowed to do it. I don't care how big people are or how much money the companies have got. They rip off the community, really, taking people's money. They want to build accommodation even bigger and better here so they can have more high rollers and offer them free accommodation and all this shit. And they still bully the little people. This guy's got nowhere to stay. It's 4:15 in the morning. And he still can't get into his own hotel. Anyway, he can claim he's trying to ring management and complain to management and told him he's wasting his time because they don't give a rat's ass. They break the Liquor Licensing Act here. They anti-bullying and all that stuff. They break all that shit. Discrimination, they're really discriminative. If you're Asian, they'll let you in, doesn't matter how you're dressed. And when they're desperate, they let anybody in. When they're not so desperate, they're very, very picky. Anyway, I would advise everyone not to support the place, really. Not only they're designed to take your money anyway. Very rare to hear people actually winning in the place. And I've seen lots of things. They've actually also called the cops on people when people were walking away and then trying to coax them back. I've seen that. I see that. I've also heard and seen them tell people lies, things that are actually untrue, just trying to intimidate and bully people. They're good at intimidating, that's for sure, and bullying, and discriminating, and breaking the Liquor Licensing Act. So funny, they keep feeding these people alcohol while they're spending money, but when they start running out of money, they kick them out and say they're intoxicated. But who intoxicated them in the first place? Doesn't really matter. I don't support them anymore after what they did a few years ago. And I think they're good at lying. Very good liars. It doesn't matter if you complain to management, they do nothing to the staff members. I had one staff member actually swear and call somebody a bitch. And when I reported it, they didn't care. They said, well, we'll look into it. They do not care. Yeah. This poor guy's still trying to get in. I think I told him he should give up because once they call the cops, they'll arrest him because the cops don't walk away from the situation. They actually arrest people. And that's another thing with the police in this town. Lately, their tolerance is for some people and not for others. They don't defuse the situation all the time. They actually encourage it so people get themselves arrested. And that's a bit like the casino. So anybody comes here, just remember, no point arguing, just walk away. It's not worth getting arrested or whatever. Go somewhere else and spend your money. It's my motto. This place was supposed to build its own building and accommodation and stuff. They've taken over the railway building. They're destroying the character of it. They ripped out some of the antique doors and threw them away. And what I think they've done to the place is it got rid of its character. And wait till they finish on the outside. I think the building's going to look like a piece of shit. Like they built in the 70s, and all the stuff that built in the late 2010 onwards is another ugly buildings in Adelaide, and this is just going to be a glassy, ugly building, which at the moment is character, and it just needs a little bit of a clean or a new paint job. And actually, it's really nice. I like some of the old buildings in Adelaide. Not so much the 70s. Normally ones prior. But the 2010 onwards was pretty ugly. Some in the 2000s are ugly as well. I think the city's lost its character. I don't know if you can hear the guy still arguing in the background. I think he walks off every now and again, but I still reckon if he keeps going, he's probably going to get himself arrested. Hopefully I'm not here when that happens, because really, I sometimes get involved and stick up for the underdog, because what I see, what they do is wrong. But however, these people are adults, they should be able to handle themselves. Well, I'm going to sign off now. Have a good day and night. Bye.